Here for our week ahead reading for the week of 7/26 for the collective. Sorry. So, I'm just gonna, I guess we'll just do the week ahead reading first and see what else comes through. I don't know about you guys, but it has been kind of a weird week energetically for me, and I know some other people, but it's definitely feeling like kind of like an anxious energy maybe, or just feeling like you need to do something but you don't necessarily know what you have to do. We're in Mercury retrograde, so you might be like having old things coming back up, old thoughts that you used to have a certain way of thinking, and now maybe that's like popping back in, or people are popping back in, so that could be happening. And then also we just had the new moon last night in Leo, so that's kind of like a fiery energy. You might feel like you're ramping up, or I don't know, a little just like ready to pop off. But I feel like the combined energy is just kind of like a little buzzing. So I don't know if anyone else is feeling like that. Let me know, because it's kind of been annoying for me. I just want to be like calm. So definitely making sure to take time to like meditate and let yourself relax. So gonna do the collective reading for the week of 7/26 next week. So let's see what we have coming through. Oop. And I do have some more availability for the subscription, the monthly subscription that I'm offering now. So you get a 20-minute reading once a month. You get to schedule it yourself. You can pick the time and the day, and you can do it for however long you want to do. There's no commitment. And that's going to be $45 a month. So if you were interested, you can go to the website and sign up for that, enroll. All right, collective reading for the week of 7/20-something, 8. All right, and one more set of cards. Definitely have messages to come out. The cards are just popping out today. Right. Lots of cards today. So, you know what? I'm just going to do a quick little... I feel like we need a little sage. All right, so let's see what we have here. All right, so it's definitely feeling like you are in between worlds right now. It feels like there's a lot of energy happening right now for whoever is in this collective reading. So it feels like you're like half in one life, half in another. It feels like the one half it's no longer serving you. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel right anymore. Not that it's like terrible or bad, but it's just like it doesn't feel like you. It doesn't feel like it. And it could have been something that you've even like you worked so hard to get to, and you've put a lot of time and energy in, and you've had it, and it's worked for you for a long time, and now all of a sudden it's just not working for you. You don't feel good doing this anymore. It's uninspiring. It's not fulfilling. Like, it's fine. It feels like it's fine. You can exist like this, but like it's not what you want. It's not happy and fulfilling energy. And then there's the other part where you're like 1 foot in to this new world. And I feel like a lot of you, it's like energetically, like you're energetically already shifted into another like world. And I just feel like you're half in, half out, and it's very frustrating. It's very like energetically, it just feels like kind of heavy, because it's like you don't really know what's going on and what you're doing. It feels like you're definitely being heavily guided to like be pushed into that next world, like the one that feels good. It feels like time is now. The momentum has been building, and it feels like now it's time. I feel like it feels like you've definitely been doing the work. You are doing the work. It feels like also you have to continue to do the work, but like in a different way. I feel like moving up into this point, the work was like kind of more tangible. Like you knew what you had to do. You were researching. You were doing a whole bunch of different things to even just understand what it is that you were wanting to change or move into. And now you're doing the work in a different way. So it feels like the work that you're being asked to do now is like kind of like hold the line, like just hang out. Yes, you still have like there's still like a few more major steps that you have to do, but like you also have to hold the energy and like still exist and live, and not just like hyper focus and be all crazy, because I feel like you kind of need to like keep yourself grounded and like focused. It feels like definitely right now connecting with your higher self, with whatever higher power you believe in, like making sure to keep that connection like clean and frequent. It feels like the more that you are like communicating with your guides, your higher self, the like easier it is for you to get the messages that you're needing to move forward, and like really connecting in, you know, seeing the signs and synchronicities. I feel like making sure you're like keeping your third eye open and keeping that intuition, you know, open. It feels like also like don't forget that you have you know, energetic support or spiritual support. So don't forget to call on, you know, your guides and your angels or whatever it is that you believe in. Like this feels like it's very like divinely like guided. So it feels like there's definitely a lot of co-creation happening with like the higher power, your higher self, source, whatever. It feels like this is like a big like co-creating moment that you're working through. I feel like you are also being asked to like stop complaining or stop with the negative thinking. And it doesn't feel like you're trying to be negative. I think it just feels like you're trying to make these changes in your life, and you're just going over like the things that maybe aren't going to work out for you like you were hoping or you're wanting, or just like kind of like just like second guessing things or complaining about what you don't have still. You know, it feels like you're trying to because of this whole like in between worlds energy that you have. It just feels like you're having a hard time like looking forward all the time, and you keep looking back being like, well, I don't have this, like I don't have the money to do that, I don't have the, you know, job to do that, or the clients to do that, or whatever. It's like you're looking at like what you don't have instead of what you do have, and it's like you have to stop doing that and just keep looking forward and keep just, even if it's something small or whatever, you know, you have to make sure that you're looking at what you do have and focusing on what you do have, so that the universe continues to bring you more of the good, you know. So, and then it's also feeling like it feels like whatever's on the other side of this that you're like moving into is going to be like everything. Like it's just such a bright, like there's so much yellow in the cards too, but it's just such like a bright light. Like it is going to be super fulfilling. It's going to like, I just feel like my heart wants to like explode. It just feels like really good. It's like exciting. It's just like, you know, when you're like, I don't know, you get like that job that you've been really working towards, or you get that really big accomplishment, and it just like makes your chest want to explode. That's like the energy. And I just feel like for a lot of you, it's gonna happen kind of like quickly, and then you're just gonna have that feeling in your chest of like, oh my God, like I'm here, I did it. And I feel like you're gonna like have a moment with yourself even to be like, oh my God, like it's finally here, like I could feel it, like this is it, I did it. So that feels like really, really nice. It feels like, it does feel like there's a lot of solid, stable energy coming into. I feel like there is a grounded energy through this whole process. It feels like it, and it feels like it has been throughout. Like you've been really like diligent on making sure that you are like being organized, that you are doing the work, that you're doing the research. Like it looks like you're connecting with your higher self, like you're trying to like add in all the different aspects to like really move this forward into like where you want it to go. And I feel like you're basically like at the top of the mountain now. Like you've really like you've trekked up, you've done the hike. Now you're at the top of the mountain, and I feel like, or you're just about to be at the top of the mountain maybe, where then you're going to see like the beautiful view, I feel like that beautiful view is coming, and then that's when, you are fully stepped into that next phase or that next level or whatever it is that you've been trying to bring in. And then, I feel like then you have to come down the mountain. So I feel like not that it's going to come down, but then it's like there's going to be a little bit more work, and then you're going to have to maintain what it is that you have been working towards, but it's not going to feel as hard as climbing up the mountain. Now you're coming down the mountain, so you're just having to maneuver a little differently, but it feels good. It's rewarding. You are feeling accomplished. You saw that beautiful view, at the top. So it's not bad, but it's just what they're showing me. I don't know. I feel like really happy energy. I feel like there is a release that happens within you also, where you just feel very comfortable within yourself, within your skin. You feel happy, you feel grounded, you feel stable. I feel like for a lot of you, there's like a living situation, or even within the job or whatever it is that you're bringing in. I feel like there's so many different things. I feel like there's a lot of energy in this reading today. So I don't know if this is going to resonate with a lot of people or what, but it just feels like very strong energy today. But I feel like whatever it is that you're building for like stability and to feel secure and safe and grounded and like just peaceful and happy. I do see like a lot of peaceful, happy energy surrounding you. And I feel like it's not just like a fairy tale though, that we're just like, you're going to live happily ever after. It just like, you're still doing the work, you're still living life, but like, it just doesn't feel as intense or as like detrimental everything, it's like you're enjoying it in a different way. And so even if you do have to do some things that are annoying or they're just not what you want to do, it feels like it's just, you're like, all right, well, I got to do it and whatever, but like you're so peaceful and like fulfilled with everything that is going on in your situation that it's not that big of a deal for you. I do, again, feel like there is some type of like romantic partnership. I don't know I feel like for some of you, this could be like someone that you're already with or like newly with. For others, I feel like it's someone new coming in. But it just feels like there is a relationship that maybe like levels up, or there's like a deeper connection or a different connection that's happening with this like energetic change, which I mean makes sense, because if you're like leveling up and you're like vibrating higher, even if you're in a relationship, a lot of the times it helps that person kind of level up with you, or they drop off. But in this case, it feels like there's going to be like an energetic level up too, if you are currently like with someone or talking to someone. And I do see it feels like a very like gentle energy. It feels very like soft, stable. I feel like it's just like a very nice, pure energy that like happens. If it's for someone that maybe is like new in your life, I don't feel like this is someone that you don't know though. I feel like you kind of already know them if it's a newer thing. I don't feel like it's someone that's coming in for this collective. But if you've been like in talks with someone or whatever, I just feel like the connection is then kind of gonna deepen. I feel like they're gonna see you moving in this new energy, and they're just very intrigued because there's like kind of like a glow about you, even though you're like half in between worlds right now. Like the half that you're working towards, that you're almost at, is it's like making you glow and shine. Like I just feel like there is like a lighter energy around you, and I feel like people can see that, and I feel like whatever this relationship situation is, it's like this person is intrigued by your energy. You're glowing. They see you like working for something that, you know, you're wanting, and it seems like very intriguing energy. So I do feel and I feel like this is going to be kind of like a team, like, I don't know, it's just like a very nice partnership. It's very balanced. It just feels like very like good and wholesome. I don't know why I feel like wholesome, but wholesome. Yeah, so that is what I am getting for this week. That was, I don't know, it just feels like a very strong energy for next week with this reading for whoever this is for. But it feels good. So it just feels like keep doing what you're doing, keep, you know, hanging out. You don't have to, I feel like there's still little things that you have to do, but you don't have to like do anything crazy. I feel like a lot of like the gritty work that you've been doing, I feel like that has what's been leading you up to this point where it's not where you're not at the coasting point yet, but it's like you can kind of like take a minute and take a breath, and then like kind of just like, okay, well, I got to do this and this and this. Like you're still, it's almost like the garden. I feel like you've you've cleaned up the bed, you got all your supplies, you turned the dirt, you planted your seeds, you've been watering it, and now it's like you're starting to see everything kind of like sprout up, and you're producing the fruit. But you still have to maintain it. You're not ready to pick that fruit yet, so you're kind of like just right there. But it's gonna happen because that's just how it is. So that, I think, is all we have coming through for this. Yeah, just, and also like keep staying connected to yourself. Like make sure that you're meditating or praying or writing or whatever it is that you do, running, whatever it is that you do that connects you to yourself. And then, like I said before, I do have more spots open for the membership. So it's a monthly membership for a 20-minute reading in person. You can book it yourself every month. There's no contract. You can cancel whenever you want. But that's on the website, and you can enroll there. And then we have, starting August 5th, we have the Intuition Development 101. So that's a 4-week course. It's 1 hour, 1 day a week. And we go over energy, intuition, and then we basically start tapping in to our own intuition and understanding the messages and how we receive messages and all that. So if that is something that you're interested, or if you've just been feeling like blah or needing to do something, it's just a little thing that you can do for yourself. So would love to see whoever's, guided to do that. And that's all on the website as well. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate everyone's support, and let me know if there's anything you want to see or know or have any questions. All right. Have a good weekend, guys, and I'll see you Tuesday for our little energy check-in. Bye.